name is Sandra and I am the Arthritic Artisan. So which craft are we going to be doing today? We're going to be doing a kind of a different take on a modern boho flower pot. You're going to have to excuse my voice. I am a little under the weather. We're going to start by taking some rope and cutting it at an angle at the end. This is going to help the rope transition easily when we're layering it and gluing it to the pot. We're simply going to start by adding a bead of hot glue to the bottom of the pot, laying that rope on it, and we're going to start wrapping and gluing the rope from the bottom all the way to the top. I do add hot glue to every row when I'm adding rope to a pot. You don't have to do this, but since I do sell my items, I like making sure that everything is secure. If you'll notice here, when you're adding that bead of hot glue to start the second row, the transition going into the next layer is very smooth. Once you've reached the top and you can't get any more rope in, you're going to slice that piece of rope again at an angle to make sure that it sits down in there and it looks like the rope is one continual piece when you get done. Once we get done wrapping all the way, we're going to go ahead and put some of the rope on the bottom of the pot. The reason that I add it to the sides first rather than starting on the bottom is if you start on the bottom, it could come out so that it doesn't go up the sides of the pot evenly. So I always start with the sides of the pot. And just like before, you're going to continue gluing and wrapping that rope around the bottom until it is completely filled in. And then once you've reached the end of your rope, which I'm kind of at the end of my rope with this cold I have, you're going to again slice it at a 45-degree angle, push it down in there, and make that transition very smooth. Next, we're going to take some paint and paint some stripes on this rope. I'm using a rose gold metallic paint by Americana. I'm starting at the bottom, and I think this paintbrush is about 3/4 of an inch wide. I'm going to paint a stripe around the bottom, and then I'm going to skip a 3/4 inch width or the width of the paintbrush and add another line of paint. After you've finished putting that second stripe on the pot, we're going to take some paint and paint the outside rim to match those stripes, and this way you've got 3 stripes going up the side of the pot. We're also going to put some paint on the top of the rim and just on the inside rim of the pot. That way the terracotta color won't show through once we add some florals and some moss to this. The florals and the moss are completely optional. You can add some stones and a succulent, or just leave it hanging out plain like this. It's a really simple yet pretty modern boho piece. For my pot, I'm taking some floral foam, cutting off a piece, sticking it down in that pot. I almost forgot to add some glue to the bottom, so don't do like I did. Make sure that you add some glue to that foam and glue it in. I've got some onion grass from the Dollar Tree, the kind that comes with the butterflies on it. I tore the onion grass apart because I wanted to have it all sitting in the center, and the pick that it came on was just way too big and bulky. I took the individual onion grass blades and just stuck the biggest one down in the center and added the smaller ones around it. Next, I'm just cutting off a little chunk of green moss and putting it down there around the onion grass. Add some hot glue. This will help it to stay into place. I'm also adding hot glue around the inside edge of the pot. Next, I'm taking the picks that the butterflies came on, cutting them off of the now empty pick and putting the butterflies back onto those wire picks. I'm gonna put down, I originally put down 2 butterflies, and then at the very end I decided it needed a third on the back side of this pot. You can put whatever you want in this pot. I think it would be pretty with a little succulent or a little cactus, just whatever. You could even fill it with some soil and put a real plant in there if you wanted to. Since when we put the rope on the bottom of the pot, we still left that hole open. Drainage wouldn't be a problem for a live plant. Maybe some rosemary, a little bit of oregano, some thyme or some mint, just whatever you want to put in there. I have some fern here. I'm just taking a couple of leaves and adding them in to act as a filler. It looked a little too plain. I know it doesn't look like much from the angle that you're seeing it at, but stand by and stay with me. I'm going to show you what this looks like. We are almost done, y'all. And here you go. A preview of what it looks like, because I found something else. I had picked up at Dollar Tree this concrete candle holder with this gold frame or whatever it is. I really like the contrast between the regular gold and the rose gold, and I really think that it makes it look more modern boho. What do you think? Would you use the concrete block candle holder or not? Let me know in the comments section below what you think about this quick and easy project. Give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to get notified about all future videos and projects. And until next time, have a magical day.